Hey guys, my name is Chris and welcome back to Haywood Homestead. Today is August the 22nd and we're going to be going over our income that we've received for the first half of the month, as well as what we've spent our money on so far as well. This video is a little late because what this is going to cover is from the 1st of the month through the 17th. But of course, I'll have another one of these videos at the end of the month covering the second half. So I hope all of you are doing great. I'm keeping busy and just getting excited about our house being finished the end of next month. And so hopefully everything is going to go as planned with that, and that we can be getting moved into our new home before too long. So I'm using these new worksheets that I've created through an app called Canva. So this one this was already a pre-made format that I tweaked a good bit and made it work for myself. And so hopefully you will enjoy seeing everything laid out like this. I'll go ahead and get started though. At the month, I'll put August 2022. All right, and again, this is going to cover August 1st through the 17th. And let's go ahead and start with our income. So the first paycheck we received this month was on the 3rd. So I'll put 8/3. This was my paycheck. I'm going to put C for Chris. And then my paycheck was $1,226.26. Our paycheck 2 came in on August the 5th. And my wife Amanda earned this money. So I'll put A for Amanda. And her pay was $553. Next, on the 12th, Amanda was paid again. She gets paid weekly and I get paid bi-weekly. And this paycheck amount was also $553. And then I was paid on the 17th. So C for Chris. And my paycheck was $1,240.24. So I did get a bump in pay early this month, and most of it I ended up I increased my retirement percentage by 1%. So most of my raise went into, or is going into, my retirement account, which left about I think around $14 extra paycheck. So let's see how much I have now. Let's see, 1240.24. Take away my old paycheck amount, which was 1226.26. Yeah, right at $14. So I tried to put the whole thing in my retirement account, but it was hard to get it exactly. So I'm just going to what I'm actually going to do is keep living on the $1226.26 paycheck that I'm used to getting, and then this $14 extra is going directly into our savings account. All right, so coming down here to fixed expenses, our first expense was rent, and this was $800. Next was our mortgage, which is our construction payment. And if you remember, I had accidentally made 2 payments, and so I was credited when August payment came due. I made 2 payments in July, and so the construction payment this month was only $10. All right, next is HBO. We pay $15 a month for that. And I just used whole numbers on these. A lot of these expenses, especially variable, have cents on them, but I round up on a lot of them just for simplicity. Let's see. We have a medical bill that we're paying on. I've mentioned it previously, and we're paying $121 a month on that until it is paid off. All right, Canva, the graphic app I mentioned earlier that I used to make this worksheet, was $13. Next, we have electric. Our temporary electric pole on our work site for our house is being used periodically by the workers, and so the bill this month was $50. And we are also paying for 2 storage units to keep our belongings in until we're moved out. We're living with family right now, and so that's why we also have a rent payment, and we only have just a small amount of our actual belongings with us, mostly just clothes. And so, once we move out, we'll be able to, I'm planning on renting a U-Haul and then getting everything in one swoop, and then getting rid of that payment as fast as we can. So, because it's gone up from when we started renting them, and so now we're paying $256 a month. All right, and one thing I forgot to do, let's go back up here to income. I forgot to total up everything, so we're going to take 1226, I did that wrong, 0.26 plus 500.53 plus 500 point, let me start over again. All right, so we have 1226.26 plus 500.53 plus 500.53 plus 1240.24 is $3,467.56 we've made so far this month. So if we come down here and add up our fixed expenses, we have rent, $800, mortgage, $10, HBO, $15, medical bill, $121, Canva, $13, electric, $50, and storage, $256, and that gives us $1,265. All right, so our variable expenses for the first half of August have been, all right, so we went to O'Reilly's, which is like an auto part store. And we spent $39.56 there. I got a sunscreen for my truck and then a couple other things I don't even remember now. It has felt like a really long month for some reason. An interesting story was that we had a squirrel get attacked by one of our family's outside dogs, and Amanda tried to help the squirrel or get it away from the dog, and she ended up getting bit by the squirrel. And so we ended up going to a med stop to get the bite seen about. And so we did have a med stop copay of $50. She is okay, and her hand is healing. She got bit a couple times by the squirrel. It was defending itself. It didn't, of course, understand she was trying to help it. But again, we wanted to get that seen about and to make sure she was going to be okay, and she wasn't going to, contract any bacteria or what have you. So that's the story on that. And then we've spent some money on medicines this month of $33.63. I spent a little bit of money on an online game, and this was $2.98. Our food totaled, and when I say food, this includes eating out and going to Walmart for food items, equaled $323.01. And of course, with inflation, everything has skyrocketed. So when I look at $300 on eating out and going to Walmart, I'm like, wow, you know, that should be for an entire month, because we eat at home mostly. So it's just really disheartening to see how much, when you put it down on paper, how much we're really spending on not a whole lot of stuff, because we don't eat out a lot either. But I'm sure y'all can all you relate with me on that. Okay, and then between Dollar General, I'll put Dollar G, and then Dollar Tree, Dollar T for that, we spent a combined $28.97 on just various items. I don't even remember what. And then on gas, which is another definite item that has been greatly affected by inflation, we spent so far the first half of the month $291.95, and this is coming off of our $400 budget for gas for an entire month. So if we take 400, subtract 291.95, gives us 108.05 cents for the second half of the month, which I'm going to tell you right now isn't going to work. So I am bumping our gas budget up for the month of September. So you'll see that later. All right, let's go ahead and add up our variable expenses. I'm making sure on my little note to the side of me I haven't missed anything. So we have $39.56 for O'Reilly's, $50 for the MedStop, $33.63 for medicines, $2.98 for an online game, $323.01 for food, $28.97 for Dollar Tree and Dollar General, and then gas, $291.95 gives us $770.10 for the first half. All right, so coming down here to savings as well as sinking funds. So far in our savings account, we have been able to add $114 into this. Going into our sinking funds, our first one is mortgage. We're putting money aside to pay toward our mortgage principal, and we've so far put $60 into this. Our vacation sinking fund, we have added $95. Our pet health sinking fund, we have added $20. And our car maintenance sinking fund, we have added $35. Gifts sinking fund, $10. And then Amanda, which isn't really a sinking fund, but it's a sort of a just a spend as she goes type money, or whatever you may want to call it. I'll put Amanda, and it actually could be classified as a variable expense, but we'll leave it down here. So far, she has been given $80 in cash for spending money. So let's add all of this up. So our savings account, 114 plus mortgage, 60, plus vacation, 95, plus pet health, 20, plus car maintenance, 35, plus 10 for gifts. And let's see, that gives us $334. I'm not going to add the $80 for my wife because I don't keep track of that. And so I'm just going to put $334, excluding Amanda. So that is what we've saved in total so far this month. All right, so I believe this is everything. Again, I'm sorry I've gotten this out late, but better late than never. I hope all of you are keeping track as far as your budgets go so far this month. This concludes my video for today. Please like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks as always for each and every one of your support that you give me. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.